Hey, what's up everybody? Chris here from the Protocase team, and for today I want to go over all of the finishing options that we offer at Protocase for your CNC machine parts or enclosures. So when you're taking a part from design to manufacturing, the finishing touch on the outside is what can take it from just a functional piece to a masterpiece. And having options to fully finish your parts and enclosures not only enhances the aesthetics, but also provides vital protection and performance attributes to the final product. Now today I want to touch on our options for bare metal finishes, a no finish, an anodized finish, and a powder coat finish for your CNC machined part. Now before we start, there are many reasons why customers would not want their machine parts either powder coated or anodized. In fact, at Protocase, bare metal finishes or a stock or no finish is actually the most common request for fully machined CNC parts. Now, before we explore the specifics of the various finishing methods, it's crucial to understand the underlying value of a finished CNC machine part. So essentially, finishing serves two primary purposes. Firstly, it's about protection. A good protective finish can add layers of defense, ensuring longevity and performance under stress. Secondly, finishing serves aesthetic and communication purposes. An aesthetically pleasing finished part not only looks professional, but can also communicate the identity of your brand and clearly communicate instructions or labeling connectors on your part. Therefore, careful consideration of finishing options should be an integral part of the design process. Now, let's take a look at each finishing option that we offer here at Protocase. So let's start with some of our most popular finish options for CNC machine parts, and these are either a bare metal finish or a no finish, which is also known as a stock finish. For the bare metal finishes, Protocase currently offers three options, and those are grain finish, vibratory finish, and media blasted finish. First, let's talk about no finish. If you choose to, you can receive your part without any finish applied to it. This would be considered a no finish. When we talk about no finish, we mean that we manufacture your design, but that's it. There's no finishing process added at all. For example, on CNC parts, no finish means that you're getting the as-is appearance after a part is machined. There will be visible tool path patterns left due to the spinning and traveling motion produced by the CNC mill or lathe tooling, and no finish parts can also have minor scratches on the surface. The first bare metal finish we want to talk about is grain finish. The metal is brushed in a specific direction to apply a linear grain and produces a sleek, minimalist look. Our second option for a bare metal finish is a vibratory finish, which is also known as a tumbler finishing. When we apply a vibratory finish, the parts are placed in a machine, a tumbler, with an abrasive medium that smooths over the part. Vibratory finish imparts a random pattern onto the part and rounds over the edges very well. It produces a look very similar to frosted glass. And lastly, we're going to look at media blasting. This applies a steady stream of fine abrasive material against the metal surface under high pressure. The end result is a more uniform finish and does an excellent job removing tooling marks and other scratches. For grain finish with milled parts, only the exterior surfaces can typically be brushed. Therefore, part geometry will come into play here, especially if your part doesn't have those easy-to-reach flat surfaces for the brushes to reach. Next up, we have anodizing. Anodizing is an electrochemical process that enhances the metal's natural oxide surface. It provides increased corrosion resistance and a decorative finish. So if you're working on a project that requires a part or enclosure to be exposed to the elements of heat or electricity, an anodized finish will ensure that the parts are resistant to corrosion. And because of its hard surface, especially when using Type 3 anodizing, that finish will provide a durable layer that will give the enclosure or part a very long lifespan that's resistant to scratches and wear. So some design considerations for anodizing and the coating thickness. Anodizing adds material to the surface which can affect tolerances. Take a look at the following thickness ranges for Type 2 and Type 3 anodizing. Lastly, let's talk about powder coating. This involves electrostatically applying a dry, free-flowing powder to a part, which is then cured in an oven to create a hard, durable finish. The two most popular types of powder coats are polyester and epoxy. Each type of powder coat is going to have its advantages. So looking at polyester powder coat first, it's the most routinely used form of powder coat as it provides excellent value. It also has great impact mechanical and chemical resistance, and it also has great flexibility and low cure temperature, which makes it more suitable for any sensitive components that are going to be going inside. Now, epoxy powder coating is considered the best in terms of corrosion and chemical resistance. It offers excellent durability and hardness, and it's very easy to use and adheres to metals very well. However, one main disadvantage of epoxy powder coats is that they do not handle exterior conditions very well. So some design considerations for powder coating and the thickness tolerance. Powder coating will add thickness to a part. Powder coating is going to add 0.003 to 0.005 of an inch to a cutout. Ensure that your design accounts for this increase and how it may affect the overall fit and function of your part. Now keep in mind, we also offer processes that convert the surface of a metal part into a clean protective layer with chem film or passivation. The finished part will be resistant to corrosion and improve adhesion for subsequent coatings. Some people don't usually think of chem film as a finish option. However, it is strongly suggested to serve as a pre-treatment for any additional corrosion protection. That is a high-level look at the main finishes for CNC machine parts. However, we also offer permanent marking options such as laser marking or engraving, and also the ability to add your graphics to your CNC machine part via silk screening or digital print. Adding graphics is going to be a great way to communicate your brand or to just simply label the cutouts for connectors and electronics inside. Finishing your CNC machine part is a balance between what looks good, what feels right, and what works well. By understanding the crucial design considerations and the benefits of each type of finish, you can make educated decisions that will result in your CNC parts and enclosures not only being structurally sound, but also being visually appealing, durable, and ready to meet the specific requirements of their end applications. Now, before ending this tech tip, I do want to tell you that at Protocase, customers are number one. So we're always listening to what you have to say, and if you have any requests on any additional finishing options that you want us to consider, get in touch with us by sending an email to info@protocase.com. And with that, we come to the end of this week's Proto Tech Tip video, and if you like our content, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.